it's a cold, cold. Came up from the bottom, it's a cold, cold world. Just cop it, I'm a roadie with some iced out pearls. Got me singing like I'm Melly.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be a little different from the usual ones. I'm not going to be sitting down kind of explaining something. At the end, I will have a little piece on, I guess you could say, networking and building the right relationships to help each other. That's going to be like a little 4 or 5 minute piece. But today, I actually helped a friend start a YouTube channel, which he's always been looking to start. He's had one in the past, stopped posting content, and is now actually getting back to it. So kind of helped him out, helped him film some videos, edit, get everything uploaded. So today's video is actually going to be clips of that. So it's going to be a collage, a montage of what happened today. It was kind of a very fun day. It's a really crazy car, and I got to help shoot with that, and that was a pleasure. So in 5 seconds, that will pop up. But for right now, I hope you guys enjoy the content, and I'll see you at the end of the video to kind of discuss some stuff. What's going on, guys? It's Rob here. I want to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a few years since I've actually uploaded, but I wanted to kind of give a rebirth to this whole, I guess, part of my life that I want to share with everybody. So in today's video, I'm actually starting off with my 2015 Hyundai Genesis Coupe R. It's stage 2, 400 horsepower. And I've been working on this baby for a long time, and I wanted to share it with everybody. It's a pretty crazy car. Not many Genesises in this area are even built like this. And I wanted to give you guys like a little tour of it. I want to do a little walk around, then I have some rolling shots I want to throw in here just so you guys can hear this thing, some revving, you know, all the ins and outs of it. So let's get to that.
What the fuck is going on? So on today's video, I'm going to be giving quick exhaust clips, POV clips, and overall the summary of the outside and interior of the car, all the modifications I've done, and all of that stuff. Oh man.
Try one more time. One more time.
I will.
Just do it one more time. Like, just try like...
What's going on, guys? This is Rob here. I'm back here with another video for you today. Today is going to be a quick overhaul of my 2015 Genesis Coupe 3.8 liter R spec. I'm going to be showing you POV shots, exhaust clips, overall shots of the exterior and interior. This is the one of one in the state of New York, and I'm so glad to show this to you today, all right? I hope you guys are excited as I am, because this one here is my baby, and I'm showing it to you, all right? The front of the car. Right here is a custom grille. It is painted gloss black to match the overall theme of the vehicle, and this matches really nice with the custom K&S styled front lip. It is painted gloss black. So right here, the front, I believe, looks very good on this vehicle. The front of my car is debadged, but I do have a badge here, which is the Genesis Coupe emblem. I think this right here makes the car look different because not many people know what a Genesis Coupe is. I've had many times where people came up to me and said, hey, is that a Rolls Royce? Is that Bentley? I wish, but no, this is a Genesis Coupe. But this is the rear end of the car, also called the booty. But right here is a rear diffuser. I painted it black. I have custom 3.5-inch quad tips, and it's a custom straight cut. So this car is very loud. It looks good, and it sounds good as well. All right. Guys, so here is my custom interior. There's not too much I've done to it, but there are a few nice modifications I've done to it. So I do have custom red seat covers. I think this right here makes the car pop, but just because it's a white and black vehicle, the red makes it look nice. I have right here a custom AFR gauge. This is what I need to have my custom tune. And to your right, I have a custom Kenwood radio. It's touchscreen, Apple CarPlay, all that stuff. I feel like that's what you need on a 2015 plus car, so that right there is definitely useful. Other than that, the interior is pretty stock, but it's still a very comfortable and adequate place to be in. Recording. A lot of go.
crazy.
Still recording?
Yeah, big 400 horsepower.
400 hit. Sheesh.
Here we go. Jesus Christ. As you can see, this car hits all the octaves. Every single one of them, all the decibels, breaks the charts. This
cops around here are nuts.
They are.
They definitely heard my car around the whole neighborhood.
They're probably trying to pinpoint where the fuck that came from. It's just like.
He's turning, man. That's a beautiful car right there, man. E90 2003.
Jeez. Suspension does wonders.
That's why I was with a loaded car in New York.
Yep. Full of potholes. Eat your car away before the fucking engine
At
does.
least decent clips in there.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah. Alright, welcome back to my chair of wisdom. So, I hope you guys really enjoyed that little montage clip thing I put together. It was probably, I'm gonna say like 8 minutes long. You kind of got to see what it is like to enjoy putting out content, creating content, and kind of getting it out there for everyone to see and build off of and really enjoy. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun. My friend Rob, I've known him for a little over a year now. I met him through my cousin. He's a really good kid. He's had a channel before. He was making some content when he was younger. It's always been a passion of his. And I'm glad I got to kind of reignite that and push him forwards to actually get that piece of content out there. Sometimes people need a little bit of outside, not help, but influence and guidance, I'll say, to really get started, to really see their potential, to really push themselves to the next level and take action on their dreams, right? Everyone wants to be what they want to be, and sometimes they might not see how they can get there. They might not be able to, fully visualize it. If you watched my video from yesterday, you'll see what I mean there. But it really takes a certain kind of person to be a full self-starter. Now, that doesn't mean that everyone can't do it, but this is what I'm gonna get into, which is like the power of relationships, friendships, if you want to call it that, but also just like networking and building like a community of like-minded people around you. No matter like what it is you want to do, whether you want to bake, you want to build cars, you want to jump out of planes, it doesn't matter. If you find the right people and the right community around the actual idea that you want to bring to light, or even work on, build on for yourself, you're gonna have a lot easier time like getting those things done and actually expanding on your dream, expanding on your ideas, expanding on your business, right? So relationships are important for a multitude of reasons. Everybody knows why. From the back in the early times, it was getting yourself stable in life, actually living, surviving, maybe having a place to stay, people to work with and thrive with. But nowadays, we have our basic needs met, and people sometimes lose the importance or the understanding of why it's important to build really like high quality relationships, deep relationships. And I'm not talking about intimate ones, I'm talking about just with business, just with a community of, like I said, like-minded people that want to help push each other towards your goals, right? Everyone wants to be a one-man army until they actually have to go to war. And you realize that there's only a level you can actually get to without having a team around you, right? None of the Fortune 500 companies were built by themselves. From the inception of every single one of them, every company you can find today, none of them are a one-man army. Not one of them was done by themselves. Not one. Maybe YouTube channels were started by themselves, but in order for them to get to where they need to get to, there's an editor, there's someone else helping to film the videos. There's something, right? Everyone needs someone else for something, and there's no shame in that. It's actually a blessing, right? You only have so much time in your day. You can only do so much yourself. Being able to multiply yourself, multiply the kinds of people you work with, and the skill sets that are at play at that immediate time for your certain goal are extremely, extremely beneficial to you and to the other people. I could have made my own video today. This is kind of what I'm doing now. It's kind of later in the day, but I got so much enjoyment out of helping my friend film his content, actually get it out there, and see what that momentum can do for you, right? If anyone hasn't made YouTube videos before, I'm not gonna lie, it's addicting. It's like, it's a drug. Even if you're getting 10 views on a video, like, putting it out there and building a foundation for yourself is one of the best feelings on this planet. I swear to God, it's something completely different. And until you actually do it, get over the fear of like the camera, what people think of you. I've lost that care of what people think of me a long time ago. Right? I've always been different. I've always been not following the normal path, So this was kind of like an easier step for me. I have a podcast, I've done audio before, I've done interviews, I've had my share of public interactions to where I don't really give a shit what people think about me. But when it comes to, like I said, building on a goal or a dream or an idea, there's no better pleasure than working with someone else on that specific thing, because you get to share the results that come from it, right? You don't want to get rich and keep it all to yourself. That's the most unfulfilling feeling in the world. I know people who strive to get rich and keep their family out of their personal lives even, and like they don't share anything. They might have $100 million and their siblings or their close family are living in poverty and they couldn't give less of a shit. And that's very unfortunate, and honestly those people are the most miserable you'll ever find on this planet. And there's the people who are making $100 million and they're sharing it with everyone they can possibly imagine, not just the cash, but the experiences they go through, right? But it's the same thing on every level when it starts either at a goal, a business idea, a mission, just a movement, something you're starting, something that's bigger than yourself that aims to help more people. You'll never feel more fulfillment than bringing other people that are like-minded on along with you and having them play their parts to help expand your reach and expand what you're capable of doing. So yeah, really I just wanted to get this out there and to drill it into some people that you can't do everything by yourself. There's things you're good at and there's a lot of things you're not good at. There's certain things that I'm very good at and there's a ton of things that I am incompetent with and I cannot do, and I always need someone else to come in and help me. I have to pay someone to do it, someone I know, is willing to lend a hand. I'll always compensate, but there's a lot of things that everyone can use, like someone that offsets their weaknesses on. And I'm just letting you know that until you find that person, or until you are able to discover those people often, if you don't have a consistent person, you're not really gonna take your ideas or take your goals to the next level. Personal goals, one thing, but like a bigger goal outside yourself, business, money-wise, you're gonna need a team. You 100% need a team, and anyone could tell you otherwise, but go ahead, try it. You'll see what I mean. You're gonna always want someone else there to kind of bounce ideas off of and get some extra help. So, that being said, I hope you guys could take something away from that. Reach out to the person that you might have either stopped communicating with, or you might have some beef with that you were close with, that you were helping each other. Because I know a lot of people who get into business with people close to them, they might not have the same vision after a certain amount of time and they fall out. No one likes that. That's the quickest way to ruin a relationship, but that usually happens because there's a lack of communication, right? Communicate better. Explain where you both want to go, and then show each other how you actually see each other in your lives, right? And then maybe that'll clear things up. But I guess the main point of this was to build on relationships that can benefit both people. I like to say, if you're making 10 times more than I am and you're not showing me how, you're not my friend. Because otherwise, I'm sitting here just watching you thrive and achieve things, and you want to keep it all to yourself. There's no fun in that. I want you to show me. I want to help you in any way I possibly can, deliver value, but also, you know what I mean? Get into that. If you're a hard worker, you always want to give, and you always want to learn, and you always want to then give back, right? So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna probably have a lot more like this. I'm helping that friend a lot more, but when I also move down to Florida, I'm grabbing my own car and have some nice content. Either gonna be a Porsche or Mercedes or something like that. That's really what I'm shooting for. But until then, you're gonna see more of these kinds of videos. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.
It's a cold, cold. Came up from the bottom, it's a cold, cold world. Just cop a Maserati with some ice.